I'm going to tell you the truth about the Colts. So, I had a whole plan, had 3 videos recorded during the game if the Colts would have come back and won, but they lost in overtime. Surprising it wasn't even there to many people, not to me. Colts are one of the best second-half teams I've ever seen in football history. So you're like, oh my God, they're amazing, one of the best second-half teams ever. Why don't they win more games? They're like the worst first-half team ever, you know, other than like Bears, Browns, like Lions back in the day, like those teams that just suck flat out. They can't play in the first half to save their life. I mean, of course, they had, 10 points, 10-13 last week in the first half. That was great, really, for their standards. If you get 10 points in the first half into the Colts, you're like, oh, yeah, let's go, because second half is always amazing. So a few things. Like I said, they can't play 2 halves. Defense, the scheming was awful. Players played good, other than cornerbacks, which I knew would happen. I had kind of mentioned how they were going to be tested in the Ravens game. I didn't really make a video about this one that just happened. But to people I talked to, I was like, yeah, they're going to get tested, yeah. And I think I picked the Colts to win by 10, but then I had changed it to 3, and I was going to make a video about it, but I didn't. They ended up losing by 6, overtime touchdown. And it just sucks, you know. It sucks to see you fight all the way back. You're down 23-0. Every Colts fan had given up, not me. Just want you to know. In those little videos that I'm not going to even put on here, I was like, you got to believe. What are you doing? You're not believing in your team. I'll probably post those at some point. Who knows? But I think it's stupid giving up on your team. And AR proved it. And he went crazy. And the fans got crazy into it. It's like, I would have been into it the whole time. I'm going to 3 Colts games this year. That shows you how much I believe in them. I think they're going to make the playoffs. But losing this game makes me a little worried with that statement, and here's why. Colts go to 2-2. AFC South goes to 2-2. Jags, Texans, and Titans. Colts on top of all of it because they beat the Texans head-to-head, who beat the Jags head-to-head. So obviously, Texans take over the Jags, but then the Colts take over the Texans, especially because the Colts could easily get the Jags back in a few weeks. But scratch all that because the next matchup is the Titans. Now, I would love to not have to make that preview prediction video today, but with what my schedule is, it's probably going to come out soon. It might come out tomorrow. I'm just going to have to do it in that time frame. I don't really think there's going to be humongous injuries. Shaq Leonard went out. That sucked. That threw off the linebackers a little bit, but Kenny Moore was tripping at the end. I don't know what he's doing. Cornerback sold the game. And again, the biggest flaw with the Colts is they can't play 60 minutes of good football. And a little preview to my preview, that might be the key to their downfall. I guess we'll see. That's all I got. I'm still bleeding blue. I'm still saying go Colts, and even though I seem sad, that's a good thing. That means that I know the team's good. Because week 1, I wasn't hurt. I wasn't phased. I had mentioned that. I was like, oh, I'm not phased. When you know a team is good and they lose, that's when it hurts. So I'm very excited that they lost. Does that sound weird? I'm excited they lost because it makes me angry. Because that means that they're good. You understand. Bye.